No one knows we're here now.
No, I know. Well, I wasn't expecting World's Strongest Man to say to us, to say to everyone, now go back to Los and Liz, because we weren't going to go live again.
I know. Let's see if anyone joins us.
Yeah, let's. But we have to remember whatever we say now is being recorded and will be on the overall video. Oh, here we go. People are joining. Why am I getting bleeped about it? Hello.
Hey guys. Hopefully tomorrow we don't have the issue of having to come on and off.
Yeah.
But we want to make sure you guys get to see the World's Strongest Man behind the scenes show as well.
Yeah, and we wanted to watch it too. Someone was like, what, aren't they letting you do your live? No, they're not dictating anything to us.
We could have stayed on, but we wanted to watch it. And, you know, we want you guys to be able to watch it as well. So thank you for coming back to join us. We weren't sure if we were going to do it, but a lot of people have messaged saying,
yeah, where are you?
Come back on?
Yeah, we're just sat here now on our own like plums.
We've got some people now. We've got like 228 people now. Quickly, that's great.
There you go.
What's this?
More Los and Liz time. I know it's hard.
Make it bigger like you did last time.
Oh, okay. So there we go.
That sounds terrible thing to say to your wife, doesn't it?
Honestly, I try to do everything. But what was I going to say? You've thrown me. So when we were all together last time, we did have the Group 1 log results already. I'll quickly run through it again, just in case anyone wasn't with us. Tom Stockman won that event with 8 reps. Then in second place, it was Kevin Ferris with 7 reps. 6 reps for Gabriel. Oh, how did they say to pronounce it?
Rayon.
With 6 reps. 4 reps for Ivor Schmuxless, and then Andy Black and Manuel Angulo both getting 0 reps. And that means nil points in the World's Strongest Man. You have to get a rep.
Brian Shaw is back into the competition.
Yes. So Group 2 then, which is very, very juicy. It was won by Bobby Thompson, the log lift, 8 reps for Bobby. Mitch Hooper and Brian Shaw, both with 7 reps, tying there. Then we had Janasha with 5 reps, Gabe Pena with 1 rep, and unfortunately Mark Felix with 0 reps, which also means 0 points for Mark. So that means that group now, we've got Mitch Hooper on 22.5 points, Bobby Thompson on 17 points. Brian Shaw is back in contention. He is in 3rd place with 13.5 points with the grip hold to go. So it's looking quite certain that, Brian will definitely be in the stone off. He can't win the group.
I think that 0 for Mark has ruined his chances.
Yes, it has. Yeah.
And he could I think he can potentially still win the next event.
But he's in last place in the group.
I can't see Brian dropping
that
many points.
Agreed. Yeah. So Mark is in last place with 9 points. Janasha has 10. Gabe has 11. It's very close in this group. But then Brian is now on 13.5. Brian only needs a few points, and he's edged everyone else out of the stone off. But it will mean that Brian goes into a stone off with a disadvantage to Bobby Thompson. Brian has to go first. The stones get heavier. Bobby only has to return it to Brian. And then, of course, it's the 210 kilo back and forth. It's going to be very interesting, isn't
really
it?
Is.
My goodness.
Yeah. I mean, I've just put that up there because is there a delay there? Yeah, it's kind of common at World's Strongest Man for there to be a delay in terms of
very much so
running schedule. And I think the heat and couple of equipment malfunctions and stuff like that have just held them back a little bit. Seems to be getting through the log much slower than I would expect.
Yeah, we still don't have Group 3's results through yet, do we?
Not yet.
Here we go. Darth, thank you for the super chat. Mateusz Kilishkovsky would have rocked these qualifiers. He would have. Can you imagine Viper pressing the 145 log? The car walk, he would have absolutely
people say he would like this. There's events he would have struggled in as well.
The deadlift ladder.
Yeah, also the hold is not necessarily his strongest, but
I would think he would win the loading, he would win the car walk, he would win the log press in almost any group. And I think what else? The deadlift. I think the deadlift like that, just like it is for Luke Stoltman, who's not the best deadlifter.
It would all come down to the group and stuff, but he's one of the best strong. We need to see him back at his best. Yes. Stop being injured. It just doesn't suit you.
No, it doesn't. You're the Terminator. Come back to us, Mateusz. We miss you.
We want to see Mateusz. Yeah, I was so excited when he was supposed to be doing Worlds.
I was too. I think we all were. Everyone wants to see Mateusz.
Mm-hmm.
Someone sent me a DM about if all the athletes were in a giant group, but I just got the car walk stuff. So if all of them were in the same competition, Mitchell Hooper would be at the top out of every athlete. I have seen people doing that, and not just per event. collectively. So yeah, and obviously it's changed a couple of times, but that's interesting. Mitch would be winning. It's unfathomable. I just wonder, are the final events as good for Mitch as the heat events have been?
Well, he's done incredibly well so far. He's done incredibly well so far, but we've got to see how he keeps going.
Becca, yay. Thank you. We weren't going to, but then World's Strongest Man said, oh, now back to Liz and Loz. And I'm sat over there editing like, what? What do they mean back to us? We're not on. So
just because the log results are coming in slowly, we may as well come and chat to you.
Yeah,
guys,
we've got nothing to film while we don't have results.
We're just sat here waiting for results, doing a little bit of work, and thought, well, why not just get on?
Someone asking about how Gabe's grip is. So the front hold is not actually a grip test at all,
front hold is shoulder endurance. You're just holding out a weight in front of you, nothing to do with grip. I don't know how Gabe's grip is. I don't believe I've ever seen him do a grip event. So we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember back to our video now, but when you have 30 of them, it's hard, isn't it? Someone saying they thought Mark got 1 rep. He's down as having 0. So, which doesn't surprise me, to be honest, because they used a 147 log at OSG in November and he zeroed that. And indoors in those conditions is better than doing it outdoors in the bright sunshine and the heat. So I'm not surprised.
Mark's been struggling with his overhead for a long time. I mean, it was never he was better in his younger days.
Yeah.
So younger, he was still
didn't
start till he's 37.
Yeah.
But more recently he's struggled quite a lot with the overhead. He's better on something like a dumbbell. He's not great at it, but he can get the reps and stuff.
Especially if it's like a medley where it starts at a manageable weight, like 80
I thought the drop in
or
weight, it was within reason. Mark is capable of a 145 log.
Yeah.
But maybe tired from the other events, the heat. It's tough. It was good to see him do well.
6-year-old man, come on.
The fact that you can do anything.
I get knackered. Oh, Brun Chopped, thank you, Brun Chopped. Wins his group at his first international show. Wow, I know.
Incredible.
Because we think about people that have maybe not the group because it was before the group stages came about, but like Magnus Fur obviously won his first World's Strongest Man.
There's been 2 debutantes win World's Strongest Man.
Yeah, Yuko Ahala being the other one. Yeah. But what I was going to say about Magnus was that he had been competing on the international scene. He wasn't
had Yuko Ahala as well.
Exactly. Yeah. They weren't rookies to international level, were they? So he's definitely special. I'm looking forward to talking to him on Friday.
Yeah, it's going to be great to chat to him.
Yeah, we can inspect him and dissect him. Farmer Dave, thank you for the super chat. If you could pick someone from South America or Asia to join World's Strongest Man, who would you have picked?
I don't know, to be honest. I'm not too clued up on the athletes in that area, but that's why I would like to see competitions and opportunities for athletes. Yeah. So I definitely want to see more worldwide competitions, so we do start seeing and inspiring as well. If we've got the competition going on there, then other people are going to see it, they're going to want to do it. That's how we see that progress.
Tarry just gave the results. Tarry. There we go, Dylan. No matter who wins this year, Hooper has made his mark and we'll be seeing him again, definitely.
Absolutely.
And we're going to be seeing him in Cardiff in August, isn't it? The first weekend of August, I believe. Yeah. It's 5th or 6th or something. So for the Deadlift World Championships. And he's someone who said, I'll do a 505 kilo deadlift. And now after this, I believe him. I am fully on board the Mitchell Hooper hype train. Choo choo. I believe him. He's backed up everything he said so far. So
he really has. See. There's not been a weak event for him.
No.
What's he got? 3 first place and a joint second.
Yeah. And he didn't have to do as much as he did on the log lift, to be fair. He'd won the first 3 events. He got to go last on the log lift. He didn't need to do 7, but he doesn't want to make a really stupid mistake and put himself in a precarious position.
No, absolutely.
So he said his goal isn't to win every event in the heats. It's to secure his place into the final and not have to do the stone off. And he's done it,
Yeah. I think Dylan's got another comment there. Wonder if Mitchell will get an invite to the Shore Classic. I think he's going to get an invite to a lot of big shows after this.
Well, Brian did say about a wild card, and now I can't think of anyone better than Mitchell Hooper, unless, of course, he ends up being the reason Brian doesn't progress to the finals. He might not get an invite. That would be a tough invite to have to write, wouldn't it?
It would.
Mitchell. Try not to spit. Hooper. Hooper. Oh.
Ooh, watch party. Yes, we are watching again. I was just looking to see. Well, I'm not surprised. I know what it's like being at Worlds, but the log results are coming in slowly today.
Do we have anything for Group 3 yet?
Not when I last checked. You find some good questions. I will check again.
I will do my utmost, I'll say.
Oh, we do.
Oh, come on then.
So Adam Bishop putting in 7 reps for Adam Bishop. That is very, very good. And we've got Mika Toro on 2. So they're the first 2 athletes to go in group number 3. I think Bish will be pretty happy with that.
Yeah,
7 reps. He's worked hard to bring this overhead up. His Flintstone lift, or the behind the neck jerk, has been going amazingly in training.
Yeah, it'd be great to see. Gabe's grip is a grip story. Dylan.
Very clever, Dylan. Very clever.
Here we go. Ron Chop saying that his grip isn't good. He said it in his podcast. There you go. Then.
It's a weird one. I just saw on the behind the scenes video the interview with Rob Kearney, and Rob notoriously doesn't have a great grip, but he said when he tried it in training, it actually felt okay. So he's feeling quite confident about it now. It's a completely different type of grip event. Yeah. So who knows what it's going to be like?
It's like, do you remember when we were in Dubai? Rauno. Hi, Rauno. He has notoriously bad grip on things like, heavy farmers and that sort of thing. But they were messing about in the gym. Loz, Bobby, and Rauno. Bobby has decent grip, doesn't he? And it was a pinch one, wasn't it?
It was
the penny, the hub lift. That was it. And it got to a point, Bobby couldn't do it, but Rauno still could. And Bobby's like, why are you good at this? But like you say, it's a different type of grip, isn't it? So
we'll see.
We will see. Yanov, thank you. Is that? No, that's not joining as a member. That's supposed to be a super chat, but you may have hit enter too quickly. So I will keep an eye out for your comments. And then we've got James. Thank you, James. Love the videos. A little bit off topic, but my favorite sports and also strongman is also strongman and darts. Who are both of your favorite players?
Ooh.
Mine used to be Raymond. Yeah, I was part of the Barney Army.
Yeah, you can't. He's a frustrating person to support.
Yeah, definitely. Because he's one of those. He beats himself up when it's not going well, and it's hard to watch. Yeah. Van Gerwen obviously is absolutely
is great.
incredible.
I like Johnny Clayton these days.
Yeah,
I met Johnny in the night that he won the Premier League darts. I was actually going to an event that happened to be at the same venue.
Who's the one you chat to on Instagram quite a bit?
Gerwin Price.
Gerwin Price, that was it. Yeah.
I like Gerwin, but a lot of people don't like him because he's
arrogant.
Yeah, but he's a great player.
He's a great, I love watching them. I've got probably more that I don't like, but I won't say them publicly because they might be Strongman fans. Can you imagine? That'd be devastating. Bitch doesn't like me.
It was weird. It was weird when I met Johnny.
Yeah.
Because Johnny Clayton won a huge for. I'm sure there's not that many darts fans on here, but he won the Premier League last year, and we were kind of walking towards each other in a hotel lobby. And it was like he knew who I was and I knew who he was. It was a weird.
That's really cool, though.
It was good, yeah.
Andrew, love the name of the chat. Thanks, Andrew. I panicked. Lost like God. What have you called it?
I still don't know.
No, it's nothing bad. It's like gimme log results or something like that. Anthony, thank you for the super chat. Thank you for all you two do. Very excited to see Evan back in and looking good to make the final. What do you think Kearney's chances are in the stone off if he can end up second in his group? Rob has done the stone off before and lost out to Luke Stoltman, which doesn't say too much because Luke is a brilliant stone lifter. Rob's problem is that he's one of the smaller athletes, so he doesn't have like the long reach of a Tom Stoltman or someone like that.
I think if Rob can go in second place of the group, then he's got a chance.
Yeah. Which group is he? Group 3?
He's got potentially Bish or Trey Mitchell.
He's group 3, right? Okay.
Yeah.
I keep getting confused between 3 and 4.
Yeah. But, I mean, I think it'll be one of those 3 that join Alexei going through. I think Alexei's he should be safe after the log.
I think if he has to go up against Trey Mitchell, I think Trey Mitchell beats him from 3rd place.
Oh, if Trey's going to be hard to beat for anyone.
Yeah. But even if Trey has the disadvantage, I think if it's against Adam Bishop, then the advantage works much more in Rob's favour. And
he wants to be going in second. That's definitely going to be a big advantage for whoever goes in second. But
definitely,
we'll see.
Here we go. Bron chopped. Hooper on the Hummer tire deadlift.
That would be
almost
good.
too good. Yeah.
Especially considering, I think JF Caron is currently the record holder
from the 2020 Shore Classic. Yeah.
And if another Canadian came and beat it, wow.
And Andrea is the female record holder at £800.
Yeah, she's a beast.
No, thank you for the super chat. What are the chances 5 Americans make the final? Kevin, Trey, Rob, Brian, Bobby. So Brian and Bobby can't both make the final, can they? Aren't they in the same group?
They're in the same group, but they can technically at the moment. But Novikov is most likely to.
No, Mitchell Hooper.
No, that's Brian's group. Mitchell Hooper.
Oh, sorry.
Trey and Rob are in Novikov's group.
Is Bobby not in? Bobby's in Brian's group.
Trey Mitchell and Rob Kearney and Alexei Novikov.
Yeah.
Who are you on about?
Brian and Bobby are in the same group with Mitchell Hooper, so they can't both make the final.
That's true as well. Yeah, Mitch Hooper is pretty much.
So no, no chance. I think is the short answer.
You can get Kevin Ferris can still get through. Bobby or Brian can get through, not both. Rob or Trey still have a chance, and Martins is probably going to be safe after today. Evan still has a chance, but he's got to work hard.
Okay, so 5 is possible.
Yeah.
There we go. Right. Thomas, thank you for the super chat. If you were to design a strongman show, what would it look like? How many events? What events? How many athletes?
I've always said I'd like 20 athletes over 8 to 10 events. All the athletes do all the events.
Yeah. Yeah.
That would be...
How many days over?
It would have to be over a few days for that. I think probably over 3 days, something like that.
Yeah. There you go.
And a good mixture of events with...
Backlift and...
A backlift would be epic.
You would definitely put a backlift in there, wouldn't you? What we got here? Ben Gill, Shahlaei Classic has a good ring to it. Oh, I think the classic thing is overdone though.
Every classic.
Shahlaei Showdown or something like that would be good, wouldn't it? Just to be a little bit different.
You never know. Never know what the future holds.
Why did they all start being called Classic? And which was the first one? Because I remember like 1996.
Classic.
No, it wasn't, because 1996 there was the
Classic.
Manfred Herbal Classic.
Yeah, you're right.
And that might not have been the first classic. There's a Adrenus Classic. I don't know. Why were they all called Classic?
Why were they all called Classic?
Someone please answer and tell us in the comments. Watching through one eye, the other's asleep. I feel the same, Jamie. I'm like, both of mine are half asleep. Oh man, it's hard when you're in the UK
Gerwin is
right
the Evan of darts. He is a bit.
Yeah, he probably is. Yeah, I think that's a fair description.
I love that he comes from rugby. It's just like there's all these darts players, and then there's Gerwin Price.
Yeah, who's actually in shape. That's what you were getting at, wasn't it?
I don't know what you're saying.
Yeah.
Jiminy Crickets.
Oh, thank you for the super chat. Fantastic stories being written. I hope Evan is in on a wrecking ball. Comes in on a wrecking ball. Oh God, can you imagine? Evan, I came in like that would be.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. Do you want to address that?
Okay. That?
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, that's right. Hooper was invited to the 2020 Amateur Arnold's, but it was cancelled because of COVID. And the only other thing, he's done some local competitions, and he did Static Monsters, but it was done remotely that year. And he put in the best overall lift. So that was I think it was an 18-inch deadlift, wasn't it?
An 18-inch axle deadlift and log for max.
Yeah.
Oh, we got more results on the log lift. Ooh, Trey Mitchell and Alexei Novikov both hitting 9 reps.
9 reps. Wow, that's the most so far then. There we go.
9 reps for both of them.
And what's the rest of the state of play in that group so far? 7 reps goes to Bish and 2 reps to Mika Toro. I remember now.
Yeah.
Nicola, no need to apologize. We did not know we were coming back. It was when I was sat over there editing and I heard, and now back to Loz and Liz's channel. And I'm like, what? And so yeah, here we are.
Hopefully tomorrow will just be a nice smooth one. They'll get their show in. We can do ours afterwards. We love talking to you guys anyway. It's all good.
How is Evan's shoulder? Will he struggle with the log? 145 shouldn't pose. What did they go up to in training when we were with them in South Carolina last month?
About 150-ish.
Was it?
Yeah, and he was struggling at the time.
He did a few reps, didn't he?
I think Evan will just, even if his shoulder's hurting him, he'll just muscle through it.
Yeah, he didn't want to hurt himself in training, but he'll do what he needs to do no matter how much it hurts.
I think Luke is going to go out and try and win the log, because I think Luke wants then to be able to be in a complete position where he can back off on day 3.
Yeah, agree.
So,
and grip has never been a good event for Luke as well as Tom. Slightly better for Luke, but still not good. Still bottom half of the table in any competition. So he'll be in.
Will Kearney get 10? He's going to need 10.
Mm.
He really is. That's big numbers.
That's 9. That's the same group, isn't it? Yeah. This will be interesting to see how Rob does, because obviously we haven't really seen him push. They did the max log.
Even he really needs to beat them because of the grip hold coming up.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he has to. He has to try.
He'll still be in a good position after the log, even if he just ties.
But if he comes last on the grip,
that's
going to be a disaster. Timothy, thank you for the super chat. Always rooting for Alexei, but I don't see anyone beating Martins. Keep up the amazing coverage of the spreadsheet. You two keep making my day out.
Thank you, Timothy. We appreciate it.
I want Alexei to win. I'm allowed to say that.
You can say whatever you like.
Yeah, I want Alexei to win, but I agree. It's hard to look past Martins'. Oh,
I don't know where that came from.
Your nose.
Some of your plants around here or something.
My plants. Don't you be blaming my plants. They're fake.
Must be you.
Yeah.
Allergic to you.
But yeah, Martins. Well, we've just seen he's won 2 competitions against some of the best in the world. So it'd be foolish to bet against Martins. Although on paper, it's better events for Tom possibly. So we will see. Jay. Thank you, Jay. Evan should make a Phil Fister-like monologue while holding the wrecking ball. Oh, man.
That was brilliant.
It's like pure cheese, but we love it. It's what we live for, isn't it?
You love a bit of cheese.
Oh, I do. I am a bit of cheese. Crack Danville, thanks for coming back. Can Rob hit 10 would be a big ask.
It is a big ask, but he's going to need to do it. If he wants to get into this final, we said the car walk and log are 2 big events that he needs to smash. So he's got to step up now and show what he's made of.
Molly, Auntie Liz, where did you get your No Beard, No Booty shirt from? Thank you, Molly. It's someone bought it for me, someone I don't know. And I don't have like Amazon wish lists or anything like that. I don't want to give the wrong impression. But they contacted you, didn't they? And they was like, oh, do you have an address I can send this to? I found the perfect top for Liz. And I think it's called what's it called? Wolves Not Sheep?
Oh, yeah.
Wolves Not Sheep?
Something like that.
Something like that.
We'll look it up.
Yeah, Wolves Not Sheep, I think it's called. But if you search No Beard, No Booty t-shirt, you'll find it. It's quite easy just to Google. So there you go. Thank you for the super chat. Il Bossonzil. Oh, I don't know. I need to be up for work at 5 a.m. Can you guys phone in for me too? Good to Liz.
Who are we asking for you? Who have we got to ask to get you the day off?
It's hard, isn't it? It's a long time just waiting for Sacramento to wake up. We're almost halfway. Well, in the second half of our day by then. Ian, thank you for the super chat. Loz, have you ever had your genetics tested? An example would be the actin 3 gene, which the majority of people involved in explosive sports have. 80s. I
haven't had them tested, but I've been told I've got a lot of fast twitch muscle fibers. Well, it's why I was quite explosive and could actually. When me and Liz first met, we had a race, didn't we?
Oh, I don't want to talk about that.
I want to talk about it because I was not in particularly the best of shape.
No.
I think I was probably about 24, 25 stone at the time.
Yeah.
So like 330 pounds, 150 kilos.
Yeah.
And you and your mum and your dad and everyone, we was like, oh, Liz is definitely faster than Loz. And I was like, pfft.
A short sprint we were talking about doing. I am fast. I stand by that. But he gallops like a friggin' horse.
I used to. I don't anymore.
No, but it's hard to fathom the power and just how quick off the mark.
I was a really good sprinter at school.
Yeah.
Like, I was just naturally fast and explosive. So yeah, it probably is true. I should have got them tested years ago. Now. Mm-hmm. Not so much.
It's more for fun, isn't it? Adam, thank you so much, Adam. Good evening, guys. I see Brian has put himself back in contention to make the final. My question, does anyone in his group beat him in the stone off?
All being normal, I would say no.
Yeah.
I think if we look on paper, if we look on past results, Brian is by far, Brian is one of the supreme stone lifters ever. I say, like, if you kind of watch these videos the last few days, I say most pro strongmen are quite level.
Yeah.
But then there's a few guys that are exceptional. And Brian is in that exceptional, category when it comes to Atlas stones.
Sorry, I'm just clicking on loads of funny comments. Lots of people saying bless you.
Yeah. Someone said I got a big booger. I hope I haven't. Making me paranoid now.
Liz, I know it's 11, but you look radiant. You're so sweet, Jess. That must be sweat. It's the shine of sweat. Oh, man. It's oh, no, the sex bots are in. Block. Go away, naked HGXYZ girls. They're so... It's not funny, Lozzie. How did they get in?
I just love how outraged you are.
Wow. Bots in the house. Everyone loves it. Oh, dear. Ben, would be awesome to get Martins on the channel. Yeah, you've had Martins.
We've had Martins on, and it would be great to get him on again.
Do you know what? He's supposed to be in Estonia with us next month. So, yeah, we should have him on the channel very soon.
Hopefully.
Yeah, there we go. We like Martins. Martins is funny.
Yeah.
Sex spot.
We might be seeing Belsac as well over there.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
It's turning into quite the part. Oh, guys, you should see this firework that Rauno's bought for his birthday party. It's like the size of a table. It's huge. He's like, I don't know where I'm going to put this. And I was like, bloody hell, Rauno, what have you got that for?
We have more log results.
Go on then. Yeah.
3 reps for Gregor Szymanski.
Okay, yeah.
Only 6 for Rob Kearney.
Oh, that's bad news for Rob.
Not good for Rob.
No. So standings, Lozzie.
Alexei Novikov on 21.5 points. Adam Bishop on 16 points. Half a point behind Trey Mitchell. And then Rob Kearney on 14 points. So still possible, but he's going to need a big performance on the hold.
On a grip test.
I think, he's going to have to place 2 places above Trey Mitchell.
Oh, it's a hard one to call because is it Trey who doesn't have great grip?
I think Trey's grip's okay.
Sometimes I get confused because we look at things too much, I think.
Yeah.
I can't remember. Confusing. But didn't Trey really struggle with the wheelbarrow at the Shaw Classic last year? Was that Trey? Was it his grip that was a problem?
Yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah. But Adam doesn't have the best grip either, and neither does Rob. So
this could be an interesting one. I'm just looking at the results from the timber carry at the Arnolds this year.
Okay.
Oh no, I'm on the Shaw Classic. I'm on the wrong thing.
I'll just carry the live, yeah.
Yeah, you do that.
Boffa, thank you for the super chat. The Moose is my coach. Super proud of the dude. Can you believe he didn't even know what Strongman was back in 2019? Now look at him. It really is an incredible story. I mean, we see and hear a lot about people who are going to be the next big thing. And, most of the time it doesn't really pan out how they want it to.
It's quite interesting. Just looking at the results, sorry to interrupt you there. Fine. I feel very rude. But Rob Kearney actually did better than Trey on the frame at the Arnolds.
Interesting, yeah.
Trey actually on the frame was pretty much last, other than the athlete that pulled out.
Yeah, we've missed a super chat from Heidi. We can't miss one from Heidi because Heidi is on every live. She's
not, because she's been watching the Johnny Depp case
and Amber Heard. She's usually on every live. So if she's stepped away from that,
her and my mum have been avoiding our lives and watching. I can't blame them. Everyone else has been watching it as well.
There she is, Heidi Forrington. Thank you, whoever that was that let me know. Take a bubble bath and have some wine after all the hard work. Thank you.
She is getting spoilt in a week's time.
Yeah.
A week on the weekend. A week Saturday. Friday. A week Friday.
To be fair, it will be my birthday though. Yeah. So,
But you are getting spoiled.
Yeah.
And we're going to watch Worlds anyway. So.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Right.
Yes.
Now that I've scrolled, I've got to find my way back. We love sexy bots. Right, I think I'm close.
You can't be far away now.
No. Oh, dear.
I'm going to find out the results again. Get back to the right page.
Right. I will read that. I've just pick one. There we go. Yeah. So Dom, can you shout out my pregnant fiance Hannah? We got married on Saturday. And I'm spending my last 3 days. Oh, sorry, we get married on Saturday, and I'm spending my last 3 days watching your live streams. Dom, first off, how on earth could you plan your wedding for the first day of the World's Strongest Man final? Presumably the wedding was planned first. So congratulations, Lazo.
Congratulations, Dom and Hannah. I hope you guys have an incredible day and an amazing marriage together.
Yeah.
Most of the time it's okay.
Yeah. Can you believe the audacity of this bitch?
It's usually you.
Yeah. To be fair, with the sass.
Yes.
Yeah. Rob got
so 6. Rob got 6. Yes, guys, we just seen Rob got 6. Not good for Rob. I mean, still, it's a great performance, but he would have wanted more.
Yeah, he needed more going into a grip test. And I know he said it's going well in training, but it's one of those things that you can't necessarily just...
It's going to be interesting because of the 3 guys that are battling to get into that stone off, none of them are exceptional at a grip hold.
No, they're not.
So that is going to be an interesting group.
I wonder if that was part of the reason they were all put together.
Cool. Are you thinking conspiracy?
Well, not conspiracy, but, you do tend to see trends. You see fast athletes together, great deadlifters together, weak grip guys together. I don't know. Weak grip. I'm being unfair.
You're being mean.
It's because I closed the Captain of Crush trainer once. I'm quite cocky.
It's because you beat them all at a thumb war.
That's not a grip test. Do you know one person I couldn't beat? Evan bloody Singleton. Very aggressive. He won't even let me win a thumb war. Saying that, Ivers was surprisingly aggressive as well.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. To be fair.
Yeah. Another guy with oh yeah, look, this is actually not a bad idea, Malcolm. We need a the sex spots are in on the team. It's just so oddly specific.
We're moving on to group number 4. I haven't seen any results yet, but I just thought I'd kind of talk through it. So Martin's Lissis is in a good lead.
Yeah.
And then we've got a real battle between Maxime, Pavlo Kordiaka, and Gav Bilton. There's only 1 point between the 3 of them.
Wow. My goodness.
Gav and Pav,
the new double act,
are on 12 points, and Maxime is on 11 points.
Yeah.
That's going to be a battle.
Yeah.
And they're all good at log.
Yeah. I think Pavlo wins the log.
Do you reckon?
Who's up against?
Maxime.
Oh. It's hard to... no, you're right. I don't know. Pablo's got that sort of explosive lifting style, and I think this is a really comfortable weight for him. I don't know.
It's going to be interesting. What do you guys think? Who do you think is going to get through that group? I mean, I think we'd all agree that Lissis is going to get through. Martins. Martins.
Yeah. And look, Ron Chopter saying Trey has really good hold grip.
We'll see.
Well, yeah. Now someone's saying wasn't the best at the Shore Classic. Man,
I don't recall Trey being incredible at grip, but he may have done okay at the Giants Live Arnold's last year on the Hercules hold. But like I said, grip it's weird, and this is an event that's quite new to everyone, so really hard to predict a winner on this one.
Yeah, it really is.
Are you okay?
Yeah, no, my eyes are just flickering. No, I haven't done anything wrong last day. I'm just keeping everything in order. Daniel, thank you, Daniel. Unpopular, but Pavlo Nekonechny has Hooper's potential. He absolutely does, and that shouldn't be an unpopular opinion at all. I don't think anyone can deny Pavlo's potential. We saw it at Giants Live, didn't we?
Pavlo has got a lot of potential, but Hooper is kind of backing it up. He's already there. He's showing he's good.
Yeah.
It's great, in fact. His World's Strongest Man performance so far has been flawless.
Yeah. Evan will kill himself to win. No, I quite agree.
Yes, I agree with that.
Evan's a do or die kind of guy. Ian, thank you, Ian. Loz, did you ever use a 45-degree Roman chair hyperextension holding a barbell or dumbbells to improve your deadlift?
Yes, I use the hyperextension, and you can add weight to it. You can either hold weights in front of you. You can put a barbell on your back. Great movement to get your glutes stronger, get your lockout stronger. But yeah, it's definitely worth adding into your training.
Oh, Nicola, does that mean you won't be at Ultimate Strongest Man in Milton Keynes if you'll be at the spa? Yeah,
we won't be, I'm afraid.
Do you know what? And like the last few years, every one of my birthdays, we've been at a competition because it used to clash with the team competition. I remember my 30th birthday, it should have been special. I went to watch him and Terry be team nights or whatever it was.
We didn't even win.
You didn't even win. If you'd won, no, I'm joking. It's fine. I never complained, did I?
No.
But I am now. I'm going to the spa.
Yes, like with World's Strongest Man, we've put a lot of work into the videos. We have put a lot of work, but Liz has put more work in. And we're going to have a few days off, aren't we?
I really need to be massaged. Oh, Harry, I think you've clicked enter too quickly. Please all be very careful because we hate to miss the super chats. I will keep an eye out for your name, though, if you just want to do a usual comment. MC's Trey making the final for sure. Trey's going to be very difficult for anyone to beat in a stone off.
If Trey's in that stone off, he is very dangerous.
Yeah.
I know, like Trey grip could be hit or miss. Trey on stones, very, very good.
Texas Rider, do you believe Evan will make the stone off? He absolutely can. It's very dependent on his log. And we were talking about this. It's a comfortable weight for Evan. He was feeling a bit of discomfort when we were with him in South Carolina, but like Evan will push past the pain, won't he? I think Evan will do what he needs to do. I think Evan will be in the stone off. Do you reckon?
Yeah. I thought Evan would win the group originally.
Yeah, with the events.
Yeah, because he's a great deadlifter. He's usually good at loading. He just had a terrible first day with what happened to him, getting an allergic reaction. He couldn't breathe.
Yeah. So doing terribly in that
2 points
event,
instead of what you'd have thought it would have been
5
at
or
least
6.
10 in the first two. You probably expect 8 to 12 points, somewhere around there. I've gone 10 as like an average.
I would have expected 1 or 2 5 or 6 in the loading and then 6 in the deadlift in that group, to be honest.
Me too.
Fraser, thank you for the super chat. Hi guys, thanks for being awesome. Bless you. If you are ever in Central California, I'll buy you guys some steaks. Love the content. Oh, thank you.
I'm always run over with a steak.
I would love a steak so bad right now.
We do plan on coming to the States later this year, don't we?
Yeah, and hopefully for a more prolonged, because the last few times we've been, it's been for like 4 days.
Yeah, well, we should be in the States sort of October, November time. And
that's right.
Yeah. So hopefully in October for the Rogue Invitational and November for OSG.
Yeah.
So we're hoping we can make it happen, that we can stay for about a month and travel all over, meet lots of people, do some content with different people, and just have an awesome time.
Emily, Shane pulled out. He injured his foot first event, actually, or even in the warm-up for the first event, and it's just been getting worse and worse. His foot's apparently really swollen, so it's a shame because obviously it's his first ever, isn't it? And he'll be back.
He will be back. Yeah. He's got a lot of potential, and he's already done well in a number of shows, but he'll learn from it, come back better next time.
Crack Danville. Matt Rhodes has videos of events on his Instagram. Yeah, there's someone I'm following on Instagram. I can't remember his name now, but he's there, and he's been very, very good at keeping us all updated with numbers on the screen and everything. I can't remember his name now. I'm not going to keep looking.
No.
So, Gib, thank you, Zoe. How much will the handle affect who does well at the wrecking ball? E.g., is big hand Felix's advantage lesser without the fat Hercules hold handles?
You do find certain athletes do prefer a variety of thickness when it comes to grip events. I think if it's thinner, that's good for someone like Rob Kearney, because obviously if you can kind of, with a grip event, you want to be able to lock your thumb into ideally your middle finger, if not your index finger. If it's thicker, you kind of struggle more. So it's an advantage. It's not necessarily an advantage to the smaller guys, but they're at less of a disadvantage.
Yeah,
that's probably the best way to.
You still need the strong grip, don't you?
You still need to be able to lock in and hold tight, but when they're a bit thinner, you can get your hand all the way around, get that thumb locked in. It does help people with smaller hands.
Levels the playing field a little bit.
Yeah.
Jason, thank you for the super sticker. Unfortunately, on StreamYard, it just says super sticker. I'm sure it's beautiful there. And Tony, thank you, Tony. What's the wrecking ball hole going to look like?
So the athletes are elevated on like a
platform.
Yeah, I think it's like a.
I know in training or in the boneyard it was on a forklift. I think it's going to look a bit better than a guy stood on a forklift. Well, I hope it's going to.
Basically, they have a bar that they're holding on to, which is attached to a chain, and the chain is attached to a big wrecking ball. And the athlete has to deadlift it, stand up. Apparently, they're not allowed to let their fingers touch their quads, as that was kind of my go-to straight away.
You were like, I just rest on my legs.
Yeah. But the referees have made sure that that's not possible. So they've got to hold it between their legs, and it's going to be just holding on for as long as you can. Double overhand, I believe.
There you go. The operator, thank you, the operator. The leaders of groups 1 to 3 advance if they attempt the hold. Yeah, so if they just pick it up and get 1 point. Do they try and win or just grab it and let go?
Just grab it and let go.
Yeah.
If they're in a position where they can save energy now, they should. That's what World's Strongest Man want to avoid. It's why they've got the stone off and stuff like that. They don't want athletes kind of backing off. But
a traditional stone run would stop.
The nature of an athlete wanting to do the best they can in the final is to save as much energy as possible. So I can promise you, if Brian Shaw only needed to hold it for 1 second, he would only hold it for 1 second.
Yeah.
I think we'll likely see someone like Tom Stoltman pick it up and put it down. I think he's 6 points in the lead. He just needs 1 point to absolutely guarantee that he wins the group. So I'm pretty sure we'll see a couple of guys just doing 3, 4, 5 seconds and putting it down.
General kinetics. I came in like a wrecking ball. Yes, I hope we get something. So I want a black and white video. A strongman suddenly comes across the screen. Yes, straddling a wrecking ball.
For a video tomorrow, you should have me as Miley Cyrus on a wrecking ball.
I'm not that good at Photoshop, Lassie.
Someone here will be.
Oh yeah,
that's going to end up in our.
That's definitely going to end up in our DMs. Yeah. How's Rob's grip? Historically not great, but we've talked about why it might not be the worst type for him. So.
Yeah, it's a weird one because the 3 of them are not known as notoriously strong grip guys.
Yeah.
The 3 guys that are in contention: Adam Bishop, Rob Kearney, and Trey Mitchell in that group. Anyway, you answer some questions. I will check the results.
Okay, Lozzie's checking for results.
Nedzmin Ambeskovic.
Yeah.
2 reps.
Okay.
That's it.
That's all we've got because there's only 5 guys.
He went out on his own because he would have been with Shane, or not necessarily would have been with Shane, but
Shane would have made it 6. Yeah. Dark Art 1000. Thanks for all you do, big love from Adam Martinez. Big love for Adam or from Adam?
For or from. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Yeah. Sometimes I just worry that I can't read. Liz, don't rat out the legend Gordon. What are you talking about, Bruncher? Who's Gordon?
This is the problem. We get kind of behind on chat.
Yeah, and then it no longer makes sense to us. Yeah, that's why I try to be fast, and that's why I do sometimes kick Loz under the table. I'm like, shut up. Move on. Oh. Holders tomorrow. Yeah, so log is now holders tomorrow. And then obviously whoever's in 2nd and 3rd place will go into the stone off. Matty, thank you for the super chat. Good way to improve stones without using stones, Lazo.
Bear hug deadlifts. They're a good exercise to do to help in terms of lifting stones off the floor. Power cleans, front squats. Front squats are a great exercise for strongman because they have great carryover for things like stones, for instance, kind of sitting up out of the bottom of a squat. Great for carrying events. Really good exercise to utilize in your training.
D, thank you for the super chat. D, what's your thoughts on the made-up conspiracy theory that I'm now just starting that Evan was poisoned? Thanks for all your great content. I have genuinely seen that conspiracy theory because Martins was saying his hands are a bit swollen, like maybe the heat or something for him to hook grip. Shane with a swollen foot, but what people didn't realize, he dropped something on his foot. And then Evan's swollen throat, they were like, what's Colin doing?
Well, it's always Colin that gets the blame for everything.
Oh, I love it.
It's quite funny.
It is funny. Kelly, thank you for the super chat. I'm calling it now. Brian will find a way to win his group.
Unless he's planning on paying Mitch Hooper to 0 the last event. I can't see him winning it, but I think he can still get through.
Mathematically possible, is it,
Shall I have a
to
look?
win the group? Just double check that. I don't think it's possible that he wins the group. But you
No, he can't win the group.
Okay.
Brian's got...
He has to do the stone off.
Brian has to do the stone off, yeah. Brian's on 13.5 and Mitchell Hooper is on 22.5. There's a maximum of 6 points available.
Yeah.
He can't catch
The
Mitch
best
Hooper.
Brian can hope for now is to come in second place, so he gets that second place advantage over third.
And that's going to be hard because Bobby Thompson is 3.5 points ahead.
Yeah, so
that half point is almost like an extra place.
Yeah.
So
he needs to place 4 above Bobby in the grip.
That will be difficult.
Yeah, that's going to be really hard because then you're totally reliant on what everyone else
that requires Brian to beat Mark Felix.
He has to win, and he has to have Bobby come near bottom.
Yeah,
to come second in the group. God, it's confusing. Carpe Doctem, thank you for the super chat. Thanks both for making the lack of live coverage bearable.
Sorry.
Wait,
let me interrupt.
All right,
we'll go back to this in a second. Maxime Boudreau, 10 repetitions on the log, the best we've seen so far.
Okay, maybe Maxime wins it.
Gav Bilton with a great performance, putting in 7.
Okay.
But Maxime, he is fighting for everything he's got. 10 repetitions.
Damn.
That is impressive.
Pavlo and Martins to go in that group. Right.
10.
I know 10 is good, but you
10.
10.
Anyway, well done, Maxime. That's very impressive.
Thanks both for making the lack of live coverage bearable. Best strongman content and coverage as always. On the merch front, have you considered a Big Loz Woolly Willy? Nothing dodgy, promise. I swear people just write things that they want us to say out loud. What's a Woolly Willy? I'm Googling it. Right. And you Google Woolly Willy. Get your phone.
I'm following results.
This is important.
Woolly Willy. Woolly Willy.
The Woolly Willy.
Let's have a look.
Loz is having a look.
I don't want to know what's going to come up.
Ben, imagine arm wrestling event. Who do you think does well? Or thank you for the super chat. Thankfully, it's not something that they do at World's Strongest Man anymore. I think
they have done in the past.
Yeah, but I think the year Mega Mind, what was he called? Mega Man.
It's not so bad.
His arm.
Woolly Willy isn't as bad as I was expecting to be.
Oh, okay. That's all right then. What is it? I still can't quite figure it out.
That's Woolly Willy and that's Woolly Billy. And that's Woolly Willy.
What is it? A mask? Is
like
it a fake beard? Or I don't even know what it is. I'm none the wiser.
Anyway, enough of Woolly Willy.
But yeah, since there was the very terrible accident when
Magnus Samuelsson broke Mega Man's arm.
Mega Man broke his own arm on Magnus Samuelsson's arm. Magnus is an innocent man. And yeah, they don't do that anymore, and for good reason. Magnus Samuelsson was a trained arm wrestler and knew exactly what he was doing. He didn't purposely hurt him, we should point out. But for someone who doesn't know what they're doing, but they're super, super strong like that, they can seriously injure themselves, as we saw. But who does well? Are any of them trained to arm wrestle?
I don't know about the ones competing. I know JF Corona is a very good arm wrestler. Lalas is a great arm wrestler. Obviously, Magnus Samuelsson was a great arm wrestler. Iron Bibby is a great arm wrestler.
Yeah, I can imagine why as well. Imagine trying to move that late arm. There's no one that's there.
I'm not so sure about the guys that are competing. There might be, but I don't know if any of them that actively pursue arm wrestling.
There you go. This will get you excited. Thank you for the super chat. Maxime just single motioned 10 reps. I'm here live. Wow. Oh, I can't wait to see that.
These are the stuff we need to see.
Yeah, at Christmas. Sex bots are back. Oh, goodness.
Sex bots.
Sex bots is a hell of a town. Jared, thank you for the super chat. Wouldn't Evan come back to the finals be one of the greatest stories of the week? Absolutely. I think if Gav made the final, Evan made the final, and Mitchell Hooper, that would be incredible. Man, yeah. It's been an exciting heat so far. We're only halfway through event 4.
Yeah. Well, that is incredible. 10 reps, though.
It is. It really, really is. God, 10 reps.
Do you know one of the most incredible things I ever saw at Worlds was 2011 was Zadrunas on the log.
Yeah.
He was just flawless.
And that was heavy that year as well. It was heavier than this, wasn't it?
I believe it was either 160 or 155.
Okay.
And he did 10 reps and his feet don't move. He's just so balanced, cleaning every rep perfectly. That was immense.
Fraser, thank you for the super chat. Eddie has already done the wrecking ball swing. Look it up, or don't if you care about your eyes. Yeah,
I probably won't bother looking.
Maybe one of the more athletic. Maybe Maybe it's one of those in theory.
Yeah, there's your sex bots sneaking in.
They're back in again.
They're just going to keep annoying you now.
Yeah, the sex bots. Strongman fans have serious business here and they're not interested in your services. Kim, thank you for the super chat. Liz, thank you for being the face of women who love strongman. Thank you. You represent us well. Have you ever tried any of the events for fun and surprised Loz with how well you did?
I was quite impressed, not so much strongman event, but she closed a Captains of Crush trainer, which is actually still quite hard. And you closed that recently in Dubai, didn't you?
Thanks, Lossie.
And Liz has push pressed 55 kilos.
105
kilos.
Yeah, I've push pressed 55 kilos.
Which is pretty good for someone that doesn't really lift.
I've deadlifted 100 kilos and squatted 90 for 3 as well.
And that back when you were training.
Yeah. But I weighed like 54 kilos, Lossie.
You were very good.
I was teeny tiny.
And you've tried a few strongman events just for fun.
Yeah. Check out my bag throw. I'm very good at.
What's your video you made? Like how not to strong woman?
How not to strong woman. It's on my Instagram, but it's also on our YouTube shorts. And not that long ago, go check it out, and you can see some of my athletic prowess on that video.
It's worth looking at if you want to laugh.
Yeah. If you've had a bad day and you just want to make sure the last thing you look at online is something that.
I apologize for not always looking at you guys. I'm just trying to check the results that are coming through.
Yes, Kanos. Kyriakos Grizzly on the wrecking ball. What a sight to behold. I
worry about you.
Oh, the sex spots.
They're just annoying you now, aren't they?
Yeah, they're a pain. That's a risky Google. It was a very risky Google.
It was. It really was.
Oh,
luckily, it worked out okay. But
right.
Who have we got left? We've got Novikov.
No, we haven't.
No,
we've got Pablo
Lysis
and Martins.
Ooh, yeah.
Kyle, thank you for the super chat. What will it take to get strongman implements into more gyms? I would love to try it more, but it's still inaccessible, at least here in Norway. It used to be so much bigger in countries like that, didn't it, strongman?
When Sven Carlsen was involved, it was much bigger in Norway. It was on TV regularly. I think right now it's just nowhere near as popular. In the UK, it's actually pretty popular.
It's quite common to see some type of
a lot of gyms now have at least some kind of loadable strongman kit, such as like a loadable log, sleds. Some gyms have farmers walks. When I started, it was absolutely nothing.
Yeah,
nothing at all to use. You'd have to go drive miles to find a strongman yard. Basically, it wouldn't be a gym. It would just be a yard with a load of dodgy looking kit that was not even loadable. You just had to get under whatever the weight it was and try and lift it. It's much better now.
Peter, thank you so much for the super chat. Love your coverage. Thank you both. So much knowledge in such a down-to-earth format. Thank you, Peter.
Thank you very much.
Strongman's not a particularly formal sport, so it might be weird if we were like, oh, results one. Also a bit boring, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
It'd be boring. Like some channels I've tried to watch before and I'm like, oh God. Ben, thank you.
Whoa. We have results. Martins and Pavlo Kordiaka. 9 reps each.
Oh.
So, group 4 now.
Oh.
Martins Lysis on 21.5 points. Maxime Boudreau on 17 points. Pavlo Kordiaka on 16.5. And Gav Bilton on 15 points. Those 4 have been bad. I mean, those 3 behind Martins.
So Gav's been pushed into 4th place now. Pavlo's half a point behind Maxime. But it's a grip test next. And he's bloody Canadian, isn't he? Canadian grip strength. Come on. Hello. Yeah.
It's going to be a battle. They're all going to have to dig deep. But Maxime has dug himself out of a hole there.
Yeah, he's done really well with that. Yeah, that extra rep was definitely worth it. But brilliant from Pavlo, 9 reps. Martins, come on, we know.
Ben Gill, thank you for the super chat. Larry Wheels could be the Pujanovsky of strongman.
I don't know that a Pujanovsky would survive in this era of strongman is the problem.
Well, I just don't think Larry is as good at strongman as people think. And I like Larry a lot, and I think Larry is an incredibly strong man. Very, very strong. So when we're talking gym strength.
Yeah.
But he's not the most athletic in terms of, like, he's done a couple of strongman comps, and he's actually, one thing with Larry, he's quite small framed. So like waist, joints. I think he'd start to pick up a lot of injuries if he really dedicates his time to strongman. I think he's better off focusing on powerlifting and arm wrestling.
Less risky sports.
There's more control over implements in those. Whereas strongman, the weights are just set and you got to do them.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, Larry's incredibly strong. And I think, there's going to be events like he's very good at log lifting, but he's a monster bench presser.
Yeah.
He's a huge bencher.
He's a very impressive all-round athlete, really, isn't he?
He does some incredible lifts. But strongman is, when you look at the results of worlds, you need that athleticism, you need the speed, you need the ability to be adaptable. And I think training, every time Larry's trained for strongman, he's ended up getting injured.
Yeah.
And I think if he tried to really commit everything to strongman, he'd actually struggle more than people think. Strongman is very much not powerlifting.
No.
Pavlo Kordiaka, for instance, wouldn't be an amazing powerlifter.
No.
But he's a great all-round athlete. He's very fast, very athletic, dynamic. That kind of carries over better, particularly to events like World's Strongest Man. I think Larry would be a bit more suited to a real heavy static show that is less athletic.
Like the Arnolds or something.
Especially the older Arnold shows. But even then, I think
he'd be giving away a lot of weight. And
I mean, if he really dedicates himself to it and he wants to, but I think Larry's going to focus on doing what he should and dedicating himself to his YouTube content, because I think that's why he does different things as well. He does powerlifting, does arm wrestling, does strongman.
It's very smart.
Train with everyone.
Yeah,
he's a smart guy.
He brings
very, very
eyes
strong,
from all different audiences.
And he's doing an amazing job of what he does. And I genuinely met Larry a couple of times now, and very nice guy. But I think he should avoid strongman, if I'm totally honest.
Dark Heart, thank you for the super chat. Thanks for everything you do. Adam Martinez, big heart. Thank you so much. Yeah, results. I think those were the ones that we just
one more group to go, Lizzie.
One more group to go. Oh, and I cannot wait to see how Evan does. This is an important result that we're waiting on, and he's going to go last in the group because he won the car walk, which is good. No, I know, but it's not good for us. We're waiting. But very good for Evan because he'll know exactly what he needs to do. Luke won't know what he needs. No, he will, because Luke's going with him.
Yeah.
Luke was second. Oh, this is interesting. Is Evan just going to try and keep up with Luke? Can he keep up with Luke?
Is Luke going to do him a favor and just beat the other guys and not go all out?
We've talked about this.
Luke has never won the log or the overhead in a group at World's Strongest Man.
No, he hasn't. But there's no incentive for Luke to do that. Why would you help someone like Evan get into the final when you could help someone who might not be as much of a threat to you? It's terrible. It's like, just talking about it's terrible, but you know what I'm saying. Do you know what I mean? Would you have helped would you have helped Mike Jenkins get through your group with you? You wouldn't want to, would you?
Obviously, you want to be, I mean, I don't know. It's a weird one.
Yeah.
Like, all I've ever done as an athlete is focus on trying to qualify myself
and that's
and
what
being
they
the best.
do. Yeah.
These are all fun things to think about, but they just need to focus on what they're doing.
Whose grip is better, Gav or Pavlo? I'm not actually sure, because I don't think we've ever seen
another close
Pavlo
one
tested on grip.
Yeah.
I think the biggest issue is Maxime's in the stone off. That's and I just don't. He's in second place already. It's a grip test next. He's not going to drop out of second place.
He could potentially, but I think, again, they've all got to fight. We've seen stranger things happen.
We have seen stranger things happen. It's not over till it's over, but we will see.
Nothing is ever guaranteed. That's the thing with any sport, and strongman is no different.
All right, here we got Scotty Lace. Thank you for the super chat. Lars, what was your most satisfying strongman performance in your career, and how hard do you train nowadays?
I still train hard, but in different ways. Like, I actually train more now. I almost train every day at the moment, but
that's because you're allowed more calories on training days.
That's true. I like training days because I get to eat more. But I'm also not training super heavy, so it doesn't take as much out of my body. I'm doing a lot more cardio and conditioning and just trying to keep myself fitter. I mean, I'm feeling quite, for me, I feel quite physically fit. And I just I have a training plan that I kind of write out for myself, but I don't get upset if I can't stick to it.
Yeah.
Like, if I need to take a day off, I do. If I feel like training and doing some extra cardio or conditioning, I do. Today I did an arm wrestling session where I had 5 different exercises, and I had to do 10 reps on each exercise. And between each set, I did 10 calories on the ski erg. So I ended up doing 25 sets of 10 calories on the ski erg just to keep my heart rate up and get a sweat on. And it was great. I enjoyed it. And I didn't even find it too hard. Whereas if I did that when I was 170 kilos, I would have been dying.
Yeah.
But I still deadlift. I'm trying to get back into squatting. I've still got issues with my knees a little bit that are holding that back, but I'm still training legs. I'm still benching. And then I do a bit of two arm wrestling sessions a week. I try and throw in like a CrossFit type workout each week, and then an arm wrestling practice session. So I go to a club around here where there's some good arm wrestlers, and we do that. So I'm doing something most days. What was the other part of the question?
That was it.
Okay.
Victor, I don't know. It was so long ago. 2023 Worlds will be nuts with Mateusz back. Can you imagine this year? We were supposed to have Mateusz as well. And JF. Yeah, JF, a solid top 5 guy.
Guys, we're talking to JF tomorrow. Yeah. He's going to be on the show.
Yay, we love JF.
That's from popular demand. A lot of people want to see and hear from JF what his thoughts are with Worlds. If you guys want, throw us a few questions that you want us to ask.
You should put one up in your stories. Ask JF a question, and then we could just pick the best ones. It'll be more organized.
Yeah.
Live chat will be gone.
It'll be gone,
yeah. Reedy, thank you. Thanks for the coverage. Worlds to the UK scene.
I'd love it. I'd love to see Worlds in the UK. I don't think we'll see it for a while, but you never know. It would be good to make it happen.
It's literally never happened, does it?
There we go. Loz, what was my most satisfying strongman performance in my career?
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Yeah, there was a second.
Obviously, winning Europe's was a big, in terms of overall performance, winning Europe's against the mountain. That was, if anyone didn't know, I beat Thor.
This is brand new information. What about single event performance?
Single event performance was probably my yoke at the World Ultimate Strongman in 2018. It was 580 kilos, and we had the best in the world there. Brian Shaw was there, Zadrunas, Thor,
Mateusz.
Yeah, Mateusz, Ian Bibby, who's really good at the yoke.
Martins
was there, and I blitzed it. And then to have guys like Mateusz and Zadrunas and people like that coming up to you saying that was incredible, it's a nice feeling. So yeah, I think individual event, probably that. Maybe my car walk at Europe's, that was pretty good. But competition-wise, winning Europe's was the biggest achievement for me.
Brun Chopped, thank you, Brun Chopped. Brian has amazing final events. Settle down. Yeah, I
agree.
I think people are forgetting that, and we said that like power stairs, truck pull, deadlift for reps is going to be a lot better for Brian.
The events in the final are very similar to when Brian won in 2015.
Yeah.
So I totally agree with that statement.
Yeah, we expect a better performance, and it's there's more people, there's more points up for grabs on your great events as well, isn't it?
World Strongest Man is funny because it's basically is that?
Sorry, okay. It's Loz knocking
Not
the table.
Me, it was you. It's like 2 separate competitions. You've got the qualifying heat is 5 or 6 events depending on if you do the stones or not, but then it all starts again from 0, and it's another 6 different events. So it is like doing 2 competitions, and strongman events really do matter.
Definitely. Eric E, 3 Canadians in the final this year, eh? So Maxime, Mitch, and Gabriel Rayum is possible.
Yeah, definitely possible.
What Gabriel Rayum's stones like?
Probably good.
Sure. I can't remember enough now. He's Canadian. And then we have Moose. Thank you for the super chat. Would love Stockman 1 and 2.
That would be incredible.
I don't see it happening.
No, nor do I. But
just because I don't think these events suit Luke very well for this. I think it suits Tom and Brian the best on paper. Then you put Martins in. Martins just hasn't lost since he came back from injury. And then Alexei. I think we should be keeping a very close eye. And Mitchell Hooper. What am I even thinking? Yeah, it would be incredible. Can you imagine 2 brothers on a podium? But I just don't. They don't have the same strengths as each other. So, do you know what I mean? It would be hard to imagine a set of events where they could both be on a podium.
It is possible.
It is possible.
Of course it's possible. Like, whoever gets into the final is an incredible strongman. And Luke 100% believes in his abilities. He says this year it's not about Tom. He's focusing on himself and giving 100%.
Yeah.
I personally don't think Luke gets on the podium.
No.
But that's just because I think guys, like you say, I think you just can't count out Novikov.
No, never.
And I think the first 3 events in the final are very good for Novikov.
Yeah, I agree.
I think the events in the final for Tom are incredible. I don't think Tom has a weak event. Lissis just doesn't have a weak event.
No, he just doesn't know.
The events are very good for Brian. And then there's so many guys that can do well. Just see who gets there first. You got to get to the final before we even worry about
That's true.
Final predictions and whatnot.
Mike, thank you for the super chat. How would a prime Mariusz Pudzianowski do in the heats and/or finals, considering the weights this year? I think he'd do very well.
Yeah, I actually think the weights this year suit Mariusz. The kind of 145 log, very good for him. The loading event, unbelievable for him. The weight on the car walk was good for him. He wasn't the best when it started getting really heavy, but I was actually quite surprised at the weights this year. And it's weird how well Strongman does fluctuate in terms of the weights that they use. And Mariusz coped well in heat as well.
Yeah,
he was fit and athletic, and I think the events were good for Mariusz, to be quite honest. Even something like a deadlift ladder, that suits him more than a max deadlift.
Definitely. Caveman Lift, thank you for the super chat. Hey guys, the wife Mallory said thank you for the college graduation video. You're very welcome.
That was I remember doing that. Yeah, congratulations.
On your graduation.
Yeah, that's brilliant.
We won't say what you graduated. It's not embarrassing. Dave Held, love you too. Thank you, David. And thank you for sticking with us while we wait for Group 5's results.
Come on, Group 5.
Come on, Group 5. Lift that log. Dylan, thank you for the super chat. With Luke's lead, how do you think he will play the log?
I was going to say, should we play a game?
Oh, go on then.
We've got 6 athletes in Group 5.
Yeah.
How many reps are they going to get each?
What in total? Each.
Luke Stoltman, how many reps is he going to get?
This is what this question is about, to be honest. What are his points right now? He's on 17
and Korobov is on 11.
Let's work backwards and decide how many everyone else gets, and then we'll know what Luke will do.
All right, I'm going to say Kelvin Dorita gets 1 or 2.
Yeah, agree. Say 2.
2. I'm going to say Kim gets 3 or 4.
Yeah, okay.
I think Athor gets
7 or 8.
6 or 7.
Athor's a good log lifter.
I'm saying 6 or 7. You're saying 7 or 8.
Yeah.
Korobov,
I don't know.
I think 4 or 5.
Okay.
He's not bad overhead, to be fair, but I'm going to say 4 or 5.
In which case, I think Luke does 8. I don't know.
I don't think Luke is going to try and win the log. I think he's going to do enough to get at least 2nd place.
In which case, Evan does 9.
He's going to have to do 9.
I think Evan will try and do 1 more than whatever Luke does. Luke has the luxury of
Evan
not
do
having
9?
to win. I don't know. We're about to find out, I guess. I don't know. He's not like the biggest log lifter. He's good overhead though. He won the
Viking press.
The Viking press at Giants Live last year in Manchester against some good overhead guys. So I don't know anymore.
Let me check. What did Tom do? Tom did 8. I think Luke wants to beat Tom.
Oh, okay. Possible pilot deviation, lost beat 4? No way. Who knew? I know, right?
Multiple times, actually.
Oh, God. Hot off the press. There's breaking news coming from Big Loss Official. Alex lost beat 4. Yeah, take the piss out of it if you want. Oh, no. We can't find your comment isn't there. But we will keep an eye out for you, Charo. Okay. Remember that word?
Yep.
Charo. And then we've got Dylan. Janasha's best mate is Levan the Georgian Hulk, yeah?
Levan is a beast. That guy is over 400 pounds right now, and it's all in his arm.
Yeah.
He's his upper body. He doesn't have big legs.
It's quite funny. He's built like a Mr. Man, isn't he?
His wrists are just like beastly. Yeah.
We met him in Bahrain, didn't we?
Yeah.
Nice guy.
Yeah, he was. He was lovely. Yeah. But he's obviously going against Devon.
Yeah,
soon.
That's going to be interesting. Kevin, thank you for the super chat. How do you think Brian will do on the grip hold? He's historically had amazing grip, but has also underperformed in grip holds events lately. Would you reckon?
Brian's got a great grip. It's weird. Like sometimes he doesn't do as well as you'd expect. And grip can be like that. It's never guaranteed.
No. Different handles.
Yeah, and this is an implement they've never used
Kim
before.
Got 6.
Kim got 6.
Oh, are people guessing? Look, results. Results are in.
No. I think you're.
Results are in, Lars.
They are.
They were probably in already when you started playing your little game.
So
this is the problem.
Kelvin DeRuyter got 1.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you were right.
Kim has got 6. I'm very pleased with Kim there.
Undersold your athlete. Yeah, go on.
I did. That's it at the moment. That's all we've got.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
The results of those 2. But what did we say for Kelvin? We said what, 2? 1 to 2?
Yeah, 1 to 2 we said for Kelvin.
What did I say?
You said 4 or 5 for Coco. I said 7 or 8 for Athor, and you said about 5 or 6, I thought.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. And then we said maybe Luke does 8.
Yeah.
Evan will try and beat Luke, but we don't know if he can.
I'm proud of Kim there. That's good.
He's done really well.
He's been struggling in the heat. He's from Greenland.
Yeah. Mark, thank you for the super chat. Do you think it will ever be feasible for the location of World's Strongest Man to be in the country of the previous year's champion to increase interest? In theory, that's a great idea. The problem is part of the way World's Strongest Man works is they work with the tourism boards and they sort of bid on having it come to their country. So I don't know. These are things we're not really privy to. Sarah, there's no comment there. I'm so sorry. I can't see what you wrote.
Wow.
Charo. Oh, thank you so much for the.
That is incredible. Thank you so much.
Thanks for everything you do for the sport. It was great to meet you in Dubai. Liz, you were awesome. Lodge, you're also my top inspiration to become stronger and healthier. Thanks. By the way, fuck Mitch Hooper. He can actually be the world's strongest man.
Thank you so much for the generous super chat. And yes, Mitch Hooper he's the real deal. He's been the story of the heats for me.
How brilliant, because I thought the story would be Martin's coming back. Do you know what I mean? But how great to have an unexpected storyline in Mitchell Hooper.
Absolutely brilliant.
I can't wait to meet him in Manchester.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to chatting to him on Friday.
Study him.
It's going to be...
I'll be creepy, aren't Liz?
You are creepy, aren't you?
I am weird. Jonathan, thank you for the super chat. You could send Thor a t-shirt with a photo of the 2016 Europe's Strongest Man podium. He has trolled Thor about this before because Thor, I don't know, was it part of his intro? A camera would pan across his trophy cabinet and it goes, for the Europe's trophies, gold, gold, silver, gold, gold. And Loz took a picture with the trophy. And he was like, got your trophy, bitch.
Thor, me and Thor get on absolutely fine.
Yeah, you two are good friends.
Just messing with him, but yeah.
You take these wins where you can get them, Loz.
Damn right you do.
Against someone like
the era that I competed in, I take all my victories.
Yeah.
And, I'm very proud of them all.
Yeah, definitely. Do you know what? I was about to say, I think we're caught up on. Thank you, Rauno, for giving us Hooper. Where is Rauno? Is Rauno in the comments? Let's find him.
I don't know that he's there.
No, I don't know.
What
no, it's because Rauno withdrew, which meant Mitchell Hooper got to come in. Sorry. I was like, Rauno didn't discover Mitchell Hooper. I was thinking, what? Andrew, thank you for the super chat. Like some pro sports, I love listening to you guys. Make Strongman very entertaining. Love your accents. Thanks.
Thank you.
I'm from the Midwest USA and sound like Trey Mitchell, which means you also have a great accent. I love going to America because they say, you sound so cultured. And I'm like, thanks.
Thank you, ma'am.
Oh, yeah. People call me ma'am out there. I don't know why. That's a good thing. That is. Do only women of a certain age get called ma'am? I need to know. Does that mean I look of an age? Actually, don't answer. I don't want to know.
Don't tell Auntie Liz she's looking old, for Christ's sake.
Ignorance is bliss.
I need to live a nice, happy life.
Halfway to 70 now, Lozzie.
Don't tell people that.
No, I know. Oh, Lord. I'm losing my comments again. Bron Chopped. Thank you, Bron Chopped. Rauno knew Hooper's potential mind reader. There you go. Rauno was very pleased with his... We spoke about it and he was like, yeah, I'm glad he's getting an opportunity. Rauno's like you, he likes to see new guys coming through. So look, Frank, he said you should be proud of your accomplishments.
I am, Frank. Thank you very much. No, I am very proud of my achievements in the sport.
Yeah. And this year's competition would have been better with Rauno in it. I quite agree. I want Rauno's just funny, and the things that he complains about, he would doubly complain about at Worlds. Having to get up early, having to wait, having to stop, having to start. When we think about it, it's no surprise he didn't get re-invited.
I hope Rano's watching. I hope he gives you a load of crap.
Oh, he will. He'll be like, bitch. Oh, I can't wait for his party. What's Brunchop saying? Hooper has won the group already. Yeah. He's only got to pick that ball thing up, and I think he's proven that he's more than capable of doing that.
The ball thing.
It's valid, Lozzie. Do we have any more results? Come on,
Hooper,
man.
Hooper needs to lift it up. So
Okay.
he needs 1 point. And he's guaranteed.
Oh, there we go. In the South, we call all adult women ma'am. Okay, that's fine. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, I'm definitely look like an adult. Bloody weird.
You're not getting ID'd now.
No, God, I haven't been ID'd in a long time. If you were raised with manners, you call everyone ma'am if we don't know their name. Oh, that's fair. Okay, that's cool.
We like manners, don't we?
Yeah, we do. What do we do? What do we say in the UK then? Because we don't say ma'am. If you don't know someone's name,
No.
I'd probably just ask them their name.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't catch your name. And then I'd use their name. Yeah.
There you
go. We have some weird conversations while we're 3,000 people. I'm just musing over what do we call strangers in the UK?
It's great.
Yeah, it's fine.
We don't go to the pub or anything, do we? So it's just chilling, chatting to people, talking about something we all love. Who'd have thought you'd be chatting with like 3,000 people that all love Strongman?
I know. Yeah,
weird,
just
isn't it?
Refreshing a spreadsheet together that we don't even need to refresh it automatically.
Yeah, does it itself now?
Dude, BDR, $10. Oh, I didn't mean to read that. I think you could tell I'm getting tired. I'm not going to read the comments anymore. I'm going to read how much you're paying. As a rule, we Southerners here in the USA call just about any woman ma'am, especially if we're just meeting them or if we are putting out our famous Southern hospitality.
We need to. Well, Michael Todd said we can go and see him, which is cool.
That's cool. He's where is he? Arizona. I think it's Arizona.
He sounds like he's Southern.
Yeah. He is. Whichever state it is. I know it borders Texas because we were looking at the logistics of traveling to him off the road.
Going to Texas. So,
yes. Yeah. But in South Carolina, oh my God, I love Southern food in America. Biscuits and gravy. I'm getting excited now talking about food. What were those breakfast burritos? I used to say Brits have the best breakfast. It's a lie. In the southern states of America, they have the best breakfast. Don't you agree?
I do. I like food, but I'm still trying to lose weight at the moment.
So am I, which is why I'm so passionately talking about food because I'm not passionately eating it. I'm going to go and put my face in a cake.
Oh dear.
Any results, Fuzzy?
No, just the two. Kim, 6 reps.
They do this on purpose.
Kelvin Dorita, 1 rep.
Come on, man. Jason, thank you for the super chat. You two are the best power couple in Strongman. Truly a pleasure to watch. Thank you
Jason.
So much.
Thank you very much.
Oh, you call everyone love. Maybe.
Depends where you're from. Depends where you're from in the UK.
If you're up north, you might use duck or
goose. Duck goose.
Pet.
I like pets.
Pets?
That's a real like.
Oh God, do you know what I hate? Someone I know used to call me Babs.
Babs.
Babs?
Yeah, Babs.
I know, yeah. Yeah, didn't like that.
Yeah.
We're
a bit weird in the UK.
Yeah.
You go like half an hour journey and the dialect changes completely.
Richard, why are these lifts taking so long?
I know. Let's see.
Don't they say madam in the UK? We don't really, Sean. We don't say, excuse me, madam. I'd be more likely to use miss, but then that's only really appropriate, I guess, if someone's very young. I think maybe we just drop it and we just say, excuse me, can you please help me out? Yeah, maybe we just don't say anything. Yeah.
Hi there.
Yeah. Hey there. What's your name? This is the nicest bunch of Strongman fans out there. It truly is. I do feel
we love talking to you guys.
Yeah.
It's just great.
It's not. Do you know what? The only time things ever get toxic is when it deviates away from Strongman. So if you start looking at like the Thor and Eddie boxing, I hated that week because everyone was so
results
angry. Woo! What is it?
So,
come on.
Korobuff with 7 reps.
That's better than
very,
expected.
Very good. Yep. And Athor on 8 reps.
Called it.
Come on, did man. Indeed. Yeah. Athor's coming in shape.
Thor's good at log loss, though.
He is.
Come on.
He is. He's good at a lot of events.
Yeah, he is. We said
that's a problem for Evan right there.
Yeah, Evan's going to have to work really hard now.
Evan might be in trouble now.
Michael Todd is it's pronounced Arkansas, isn't it? How do you say that in an English accent? Yeah. Arkansas. Arkansas.
You're so British.
I'm not going to say it again. I have a newborn baby and up half the night, currently feeding the baby, watching Big Loves. Like those are happy days, aren't they? It's really hard.
When Alexa was a baby, you used to be up all night.
Yeah,
probably watching darts.
Yeah, no, I was online shopping on my phone while feeding with the one arm. Yeah. I spent a lot of money. Results, yes, we're actually on top of it for once.
So we're going to take a trip to Arkansas.
Not sauce, it's not plural. Arkansas.
There's an S on the end of it.
Yeah, but like you would read it Arkansas. Someone please help. Well done, Google can help me. Jiminy Crickets. Michael Todd is from that place.
There you go.
Ma'am, thank you.
Thank you.
Do you remember when everyone was trying to get us to say y'all?
Yeah, you were saying it.
Pronounce R.
Melster getting 8 is
bad news for Evan.
Yeah, I think Evan's going to be in trouble now. Coco doing very well with 7 as well. Very good. Arkansas.
Yeah, no, I got it right. That's fine.
There we go.
Brian, thank you for the super chat. My 2-year-old has become so familiar with your voices that she comes over to watch with me when she hears you. Oh, that's adorable, isn't it? Oh, hello, little one. Well, presumably, probably in bed, depending on where in the world you are, I guess. Yeah.
It's not late in America right now. It's just late here.
Yeah. Yorkshire, everyone is called Love. That's a good one. I forgot about Love.
Yeah.
Birdie.
Darling.
Surely that's southeast, isn't it?
Yeah.
Pet is from Newcastle. We've got some weird ones in the UK.
Yeah.
Granny is called Babs. I'm not speculating. Evan's in trouble. Yeah, I think you guys are right. Aethel putting up 8 reps like that. This is bad news for Evan. He really needed an easier.
All he can do is try and win this event. That's all he can.
He has to do everything he can. Evan can win the grip hold. I truly believe that in this group he can win. But he, like you said, he needs Luke to do well, or he needs last place guy maybe to do well as well, to put him between the guys that are the worst competition for him, like your Aethors.
I agree.
Oh,
come on, Luke and Evan. Let's see your results.
Hawkeye, thank you for the super chat. I'm not getting fat. I'm bulking, I tell myself, as I eat another vanilla bun during my night shift. You enjoy your vanilla bun. It's world's strongest
Tell
man
us how
week.
good it tastes.
Yeah. So weird. You creep. Ryan, I will keep an eye out for your chat because it's not there. New results, Loz. Oh, that was a few minutes ago, so I'm guessing.
I'm on it.
Okay. Loz and Liz, if you could choose a sport other than strongman or darts for Loz to be a world champion, what would you choose? Golf. Low risk, high reward.
I wouldn't choose golf because golf isn't for me. But what I would choose or what I want to do is 2 different things. I love tennis as well. Big tennis fan. I also love fighting. So I was British champion at Kung Fu as a kid. And I really enjoy the UFC. I love boxing, combat sports. I'm kind of, I wouldn't do it now, but when I was younger, definitely interested in. And also I used to play rugby to a high level as well. So maybe if I was in America, something like American football would have suited me with the explosive, fast, muscle twitch fibers, good explosive power, short bursts. I think it would have suited me. A sport like that. Much better paid than strongman as well.
Yeah, definitely. Kim, thank you for the super chat. Let's get with Arnold's people and have a Loz and Liz Q&A next year. Ask our questions and have inappropriate answers in real time. It's never a good idea, Kim.
But I think Jan Todd would be up for that. Us and Jan on a live.
Jan's very funny as well, actually, to be fair.
Jan's brilliant.
Especially when she's had a drink. Oh God, Jan might be here. Hi, Jan. I have so much love and respect for you. Not that Jan's drunk.
She just wants to drink with you.
No. Jan's got some incredible stories.
She does have some. She's amazing.
One of the leading ambassadors in female strength sports. If you don't know who she is, for Christ's sake, learn. Evan's going to slam his head into a wall and do 15 crackdown. I hope he does. Maybe not the head bit, but 15. Yeah.
Yeah, he's not
probably
not.
Do 15, yeah.
He is probably going to slam his head into a wall.
Yeah. Liz is right.
Yeah, I'll just agree.
We'll just leave that on the screen for the rest of the evening. Daniel, thank you for the super chat. Strongman is better when Icelanders are in the mix. I don't know what it is that Iceland just seems mythological.
Yes.
You've been there, haven't you? I haven't.
I'll need to take you one day.
Yeah, you should.
Iceland's lovely. If any of you guys have been to Iceland, it's a brilliant place. You should definitely go if you haven't.
Arkansas. And this just goes to show how far behind we are on the comments. Let me quickly try and catch up.
Not that far. There you go.
Okay. All right. Hold on.
We are waiting for 2 more log results.
Why is it taking so long? There's no resetting of equipment when it comes to logs.
It's just camera angles. TV.
It must be the hottest time of the day there right now as well, surely.
Yeah, it's going to be hot. Poor guys.
Bryce, thank you for the super chat. American state names are a combination of French, Spanish, English, and Native American names. Most Americans don't even know. Big love from San Diego, California. Go Big Brian. Any thoughts? Felix final. I think after the log.
Yeah, I don't see Felix getting to the final now. No. He needed a better. The log was never a surprise, but he needed a better performance on the deadlift and the loading, to be honest.
Yeah, if he was going to have a shot at getting into the final, I think it's going to be a Bobby and Brian stone off in that group.
Luke Stoltman, 10 repetitions.
Oh,
Luke Stoltman laying the smackdown on everyone, beating his little brother as well.
Yeah, but what did Evan do? Come on. Oh. 7. Was that 7? No, what was that? Oh, that's Coco. What did he do?
1.
No.
1 rep for Evan.
Oh, that's it.
Shoulder, obviously, a problem. And Evan's world's strongest man there is over.
Yeah.
There's no...
He can't come back from that. Even if he wins the next event, like, how far away is he from 3rd place?
Way too far.
Oh, what a shame for Evan.
Luke Stoltman is an unassailable lead now in that group.
Yeah.
And I believe Athor is on 16 points. Corabuff Coco is on 15. Kelvin de Ruyter on 10.5. Then Evan Singleton on 9.5.
So he is, what's that? Oh,
so the most he can get is 15.5 points.
It's just not possible then, is it?
Coco just needs to hold on for 1 second and he'll be on 16 points. Yeah. So, unfortunately, the comeback is not on for Evan. Obviously, what happened yesterday,
trying there.
Too much to take.
Yeah. Oh,
disappointed for Evan, but he's going to have to sort out that shoulder, sort out the issues. He will be back. He's still very young. He's got lots to improve on. But Luke Stoltman, easy.
I'm amazed Luke did as much as that. He didn't need to. You said, though, you thought you want to beat Tom.
Just... because they're all doing the same events in the
he wants to prove that he's as good as, if not better, than the other top guys.
Who was the other one that did 10?
Maxine.
So yeah, they were the 2 best performers out of everyone, both hitting 10 reps.
Where do you guys get the strength to keep from going on these live streams? It's like you're awake at night and sleep during the day now. We don't have the strength. I went to bed at 4 a.m. I woke up at 6 when our 4-year-old climbed in with us. Was it 6? It might have actually been 7.
No, it was later than that because I got up with her, didn't I? And
no, she stayed in bed with me, didn't she? You went and took Lewis to school. Yeah. So, yeah, it's just going to be a rough week. And by the end of it, I'm going to be a hot mess.
We are booked in to go to a spa next week for Liz's birthday. So, yeah, all these super chats you guys keep generously donating are going towards that fund.
Possible pilot deviation. Thank you for the super chat. There is a pipeline in the US for the biggest and strongest American football players. It's a high school sport. The US would be deep with strongman. Yeah.
If some of the top kind of American football players decided they wanted to do strongman, they would be beasts. Obviously, the best best athletes are going to choose the biggest,
of course. Why wouldn't they? Yeah.
There's, when people say there's a freak out there that can beat the strongest man in the world, I don't believe that they could beat them today.
No.
But with training,
yeah,
they could go on and be incredible. There's going to be some talented people out there for sure. But there we have it.
Yeah.
Today
lots
is
of
done.
sad people in the comments about Evan. And it makes me happy to see that Evan support. I know a lot of people don't like the whole heel thing. So he doesn't necessarily deserve their support, I guess. But
Evan's a good guy. Evan is a good guy. But I don't ever feel too bad for anyone, because this is sport and these things happen. And just because I've been there myself so many times, sometimes it goes your way, sometimes it doesn't. It wasn't his year this year. He's going to have to reevaluate, go away, address what went wrong, and put it right to be a better athlete moving forward. But there we have it.
We will quickly wrap up the super chats before we go. Alex, thank you. I reckon Thor and Eddie should cash in on the beef and do a series of Thor versus Eddie at different sports. 6 months to train, 2 shows a year, for example. Thor versus Eddie at gymnastics, 10K run, tennis. Oh man, that would be the trashiest TV I've ever seen. Not that I wouldn't watch it though. I would watch it, to be fair. But yeah.
Have a quick look for any super chats before we go.
Yeah.
Guys, we will be back tomorrow. Tomorrow, hopefully, won't be interrupted. World's Strongest Man seem to have sorted out their scheduling for tomorrow.
We're going to have a video go up at 4. Loz will do a stories in his Instagram, Big Loz WSM, where if you've got any questions you want to check out JF, we'll choose the best ones.
It's going to be mainly a chat about Worlds, but if you have any questions, good ones, I will throw them to him.
And that video is going to come out at 4 p.m. tomorrow, and then we'll have our live, and then we'll have our recap.
Yep.
It's easy.
So I think you've got one more down.
Where is Darth's comment? I've got Darth's highlight, but not his comment. Oh, man. Right, hold on. Robert, thank you so much, Robert. Have a great birthday and a lovely vacation. You guys deserve it. Cheers. Thanks for all you do. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Robert. We've still got World's Strongest Man to get through.
Yeah,
so
we're
you guys,
not on
I'm
holiday
sure some
yet.
of you will join us again tomorrow. We're going to be live every night through World's Strongest Man, and we'll have our recap show going up as soon as Liz has done it. Good evening, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day wherever you are, and we'll speak to you tomorrow.
Smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave.